want to tell you that I went to a press screening of it, the film, and I loved it, but it was so interesting because it was an audience mostly of older, kind of grumpy film critics. But at the end of the movie, there was like a levity and a happiness, which I love that the film was able to translate to really a demographic you wouldn't expect. How was that as a director, kind of doing that balance of having a film about teenagers, but kind of expanding it, because it's about so much more, I think.
For me, it was easy because, A, I'm the middle of three sisters, so I understood her story very well. But I was also able to look back to my high school years, which were yesterday, and reminisce. And I think if we're getting older fans of the movie, they're doing the same thing.
I also loved it because I grew up on like Can't Buy Me Love and the John Hughes movie, and I love the jokes in it about Pretty in Pink. But there's just so many good themes in it. I think the one of like the relationships women have is so important and not often explored in this genre. What do you hope women and audiences get out of that?
You mean as friendships?
Friendships and sisterhood.
Yeah, I hope that it becomes cool to be friends with your sisters again. You know, I hope that it's cool to have a good relationship with your father. I think that their family really grounds them, and that comes through in the book and in the movie. I think that's a fresh take on being a teenager.
Were you approached by Jenny beforehand, or had you read the book before?
I hadn't read the book before I read the script first, and then Jenny and I did a lot of work in prep, talking about clothing and styles and set deck and characters in depth, and I wanted to make sure she signed off on everything, so we did that.
I just want to also thank you for not going in, because it totally avoids the trope of the girl getting the makeover and becoming different. She stays herself the whole movie, and thank you for that. And I think it's such an important message for audiences to see.
Couldn't agree more. Be yourself.
Thank you, Susan, so much.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.